All right, this is Dead Body Society, and I got a story for you. The story involves Stan Tookie Williams and Quentin, also known as Lil Fee. In 1989, I was on death row at San Quentin State Prison on the same yard with Stan Tookie Williams and Lil Fee. I've spoken before about respect on a yard and how anybody could get got. Doesn't matter your reputation, doesn't matter who you are. If you cross a line and somebody feels you've disrespected them, it's that job of that person that feels disrespected to do something. So we all know that Stan Tookie Williams is allegedly one of the founding members of the Crips. And Quentin, Lil Fee, is alleged a rolling 60s Crip. Now, I know both the guys. I was in the yard with them for several years, actually decades, till Stan Tookie Williams was executed in 2006. And Lil Fee, I'd known him for years. He and I played basketball together. I've known him. Strong guy, intelligent guy, aggressive guy that's all about his own business. So on this particular day, they allowed yard out in East Block. Now in 1989, there were only 3 yards on death row. Yard 1, an affiliated yard, which I was on. Yard 2, another affiliated yard. And Yard 4, which was a protective custody yard. For the guys that couldn't go to a normal population yard because they get killed. So they let all the people out to yard. As I've said before, you can feel tension. I walk out, I stand by the courts. All the Hispanics, Mexicans, Southern Mexicans are beginning their routine. I walk over and tell one of my boys, "Hey man, something's about to jump off." I look at him, he looks at me. I look over to the black car, and of course, looks normal. Guys are shielding really good. But I also know their habits. Didn't take me long to figure out that something's up with Fee. He's dressed different, acting a bit different. He's covering up how he feels. So I stand by the basketball courts and I'm watching what's going on, because in these particular yards, every day something's up. You just have to make sure it's not you they're coming after. So I stand there, Fee walks past me, fist bumps me, says, "What's happening, Bill?" I say, "Morning." And he just kind of gives me a crooked smile. Normal for him. He and I, every morning, exchange mornings. He walks off and he's standing by his corner. He's not lifting weights. He normally lifts weights immediately. The blacks work out from 7:15 a.m. till 10 a.m. Hispanics from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's the rules. He's not working out. He's not playing basketball. He's hanging out, talking to a few people, making small talk, when Stan Tookie Williams stands up from the bench press and starts walking across the yard. I've already pinpointed something's up with this particular guy. Like I said, I've known Tookie for a long time. Pleasant guy. He and I don't have no beef. He walks across the yard. He's got 2 of his guys with him. At that moment, Fee peels himself away from the wall and starts shadowing him. I pick up on this right away. So does my partner. We're just standing there watching. This has nothing to do with us. Once Stan Tookie Williams gets close to the shower, his 2 guys, which is Slim and a guy named Herc, also known as Muwata, they flank him, and right there's the opportunity. Fee goes in between the 2 of them and launches the attack at Tookie. He pulls out about a 4-inch blade, stabs him in the neck. Fee turns around a bit shocked about what's going on, puts his fist up to fight back. But as I said, Fee's an extremely aggressive, one-minded individual. And once he sets his sights, all 228 pounds of him moves forward. At 5'11", he is a formidable attacker. He's relentless. Stabs him, punches him, until the gunner swings his guns down. Yells, "Down, everybody down, stop." And he cocks that Mini 14, and that makes people immediately stand back. That bullet hits you, you're dead. There is no ifs, and buts about it. It's a tumbling round. It hits you, it begins to tumble around your body, it just rips you apart. Fee throws the weapon to the side, looks at Tookie, and then looks over at his guys. I'm sitting there watching him, and he tells them, "You're next." The guards pour from the East Block gates. They order Taekwon Cox, Lil Fee, to come to the gate, which he does. He slips into the gate, they cuff him behind, and they take him away. Tookie Williams, same thing. They call him to the gate. He cuffs up, he goes in. Both guys refuse to talk. Tookie says, "I don't know what happened." Fee, same thing. "I don't know what happened." That's what you're supposed to say. Both guys are considered good guys, meaning they keep their mouth shut. This is the beginning of what turns out to be a decades-old feud between the two. As I said, Stan Tookie Williams was on my yard. So was Fee. Both guys, tough guys, both guys, convicts. That's their story. And that was the beginning of what led to a lot of other incidents on death row. That's your story for the day. Be safe. Be aware of your surroundings. Your life could depend on it. We'll see you next time.